Alright, what's up, Pokemon fans? Or fans of me, I guess. It's Blake Trout here. We're here for our Week 7 battle analysis against Basserman and the Population Bombers. So, this was a week. We did have some issues. Showdown just would not want to play on a Sunday night. Honestly, when I think about the team build that I had to go against, matchup-wise, it was kind of tough to deal with. So I kind of got a little creative. So looking right over here, we got Iron Moth. Basically, I kind of speed tiered myself down where Scarf could outspeed the fastest mon on his team, Zeraora. So I just need to have just enough to be faster than 423 speed. So 108 speed was nice, and I went with a modest nature just so I can hit extremely hard. 64 defense, 80 special defense, and 4 HP. Then I have Flash Cannon and Discharge. Actually, wait, hold on a second. Hold on. I know what I'm going to do. Okay, so thanks for waiting. So I was going to look at the whole matchup. The reason I put in Flash Cannon was mostly to deal with Diancie in nearly one shot if I had to in a similar scenario. I mean, I gave myself, I gave myself Flamethrower or Fiery Dance? Overheat. Okay. Mostly just gave myself Overheat just so I could be like, alright, let's just wipe out Melmetal. Araquanid is really just the only thing that blocks me entirely. It's probably going to be Assault Vested, most likely. Bisharp gets cooked. I think I also did Dazzling Gleam. No, Discharge, just in case for the Araquanid. And honestly, Overheat's going to do a lot of damage to Pidgeot and Gliscor, and we're going to also outspeed Zeraora. And Blaze can at least get one setup before you start getting the speed boost. That's honestly the only thing that's kind of scary. And why I set it up? Mostly just I needed something fast. And then Mammoth Swine set is actually kind of funny, because I was supposed to do an Adamant Nature, but I accidentally did Serious. But I went for max HP, 144 attack, and I basically sped myself up just so I can get the Tailwind boost and be like, oh, 424. So 212 is really the minimum speed I just need to hit at a certain point to outspeed my opponent. Mostly outspeed Zeraora, unless he scarfs stuff. But it's chill. We get 36 defense, 12 special defense. And the idea is Icy Rock so I can have Snowscape. Because for this one, Weather Ball is supposed to help me take out Gliscor. And then Ice Shard, Earthquake, Icicle Crash, typical stuff. And with Icy Rock and Snowscape, Snowscape means we can have what we need and get a nice defensive boost on top of it, so that also really helps. Then Thunderous Therian. Oh, I didn't nickname all my Pokemon in this week. That's dumb on me. I'll take the L on that. I was kind of in the time crunch. So Nasty Plot, Thunderbolt, Focus Blast, Weather Ball. I wasn't really worried about being ridiculously fast, but my idea was just to get a Nasty Plot or two to come off, and then just go for like Weather Ball at certain points, just to be fast enough to outspeed certain threats, because we technically can block Zero in a lot of ways. But we have Thunderbolt, Weather Ball, Focus Blast, plus 2 boosted. Focus Blast is just going to one-shot Melmetal if it shows up. That's what Focus Blast is mainly for. I don't get Flash Cannon, do I? And then Thunderbolt. I think the only thing I can't deal with is Diancie that well. But I don't think Diancie wouldn't have showed up because, I have literally Politoed, Mega Blastoise, Arcoludon can one-shot it, so what's the point of even bringing her? You have a better Rock Setter in Gliscor. And then I had to be realistic with you. That's kind of what I thought of. I thought of doing this, but I'm like, nah, if rocks do show up, I don't get any damage. And then Mega Blastoise. Rapid Spin, of course. Blizzard, Water Pulse, and Aura Sphere. Blizzard mostly because when the Snowscape kicks in, Blizzard will hit 100% and can give me a nice freeze. And just enough special attack so I can have the right amount of bulk in order to withstand anything that Blaze can hit you with if it outspeeds me. Aura Sphere for the, the Melmetal when it shows up. And Water Pulse just has something powerful and Stab. Because Stab on its own is going to be regularly 90. And that's about as harder hitting than Scald. Then Togekiss was given Thunder Wave, Rain Dance, Air Slash, Tailwind, made just fast enough again to outspeed Zeraora. Tailwind is just to screw with people. Thunder Wave to speed. Rain Dance is funny, so if Rain Dance kicks in, then Arcoludon can pop off with multiple Electro Shots. But Power of Electro Shot is pretty neat. Dark Pulse, so I can hit Bramble Gas and what is it? Bramble Gas gets hit pretty well, and that's pretty much it. And then after that, I mean, we basically just withstand everything. That's like the cool thing with Arcoludon. It's just such a good defensive stalwart option. And when I kind of look at Arc in this sense, it's like, yeah, modest max special attack. I don't even have to be max special attack for it to still be effective. And the defenses and everything can just get pushed around. Basically 56 HP, 40 defense. It's pretty nice. And that's honestly the team. So let's go into the battle bit by bit. And we're probably going to do it sound off, of course. So Yeah, let's go. So to start out, I went with Mammoth Swine as a lead, and with Bramble Gas in this situation, I mostly wasn't worried about Bramble Gas one-shotting me, because I don't think it can one-shot me, even with Power Whip. So I'm like, I'll just go for the Icicle Crash at this point, because I think he gets some type of form of setup, and I don't remember. I mean, Poltergeist doesn't OHKO me in one go. But he goes for the Power Whip, and the miss was so critical. I'm like, oh, that's crazy. And it had Yatch Berry, and I was looking up, or had to calculate, because 35%, like, wait, that doesn't sound right. And when I kind of look at what I had, I'm like, oh, okay. I was serious and not adamant, but this is fine because I still knock out with Ice Shard. So he's either going to switch out and take some pretty decent damage if he wants. Ice Shard gets our first kill. Let's move. He goes into a Rock Within. I'm like, let's just go into Arc because at worst, Liquidation is not too crazy. Now we got a nice defensive boost, and a Rock Within can't really do anything to us to stab at all because I think all it could have is Bug and Water type moves, really. And Water Bubble is good, but I mean, see, I took 17%. So then go for Electro Shot, and I think he just didn't expect that, and doing about 88% of damage. Sticky Web is out there set up, so at this point I'm like, alright, this isn't so bad. So then I'll go for the Flash Cannon, because I'm expecting him to switch out. And that did a lot of damage. So I'm just thinking, hey, let's just do Draco just in case, because I don't think I can kill him with this. He switches out into Goodra to get knocked out with Draco Meteor. One-shotting Draco Meteor is crazy. I find out that was Scarfed Goodra, so I'm like -1. So I can still do a lot of damage with it, so I'm going to be like, screw it, just keep Arcaludon in. Because as long as we outspeed it, we can just pretty much kill it off if we want. Goes for the close combat. We're already -3. And then we get the defense boost because thank you stamina, and thank you 56 HP. Go for the Draco, get the kill on the Zeraora, and at that point the game's pretty much busted wide open. We are pretty much just not having to deal with anything. Goes for the Flare Blitz, and at that point, my only favorite Blaziken is if it has Thunder Punch or something, but going for the Mega, I'm already bulky, so close combat's not going to kill me. It only does 47%. Going for the Water Pulse, one shot. Yep, game's basically over at this point. So it goes for the U-turn, and I'm like, well, he can't really do much to me, so I'll just go for the Blizzard. And alright, we did 1%. Let me just go for the Rapid Spin, get the speed boost. And honestly, the game is over at that point, because whatever he goes into now, he just basically gets OHKO'd. And I mean, I didn't want to, with this, I could have just done Water Pulse, but I wanted to just do Blizzard to do Blizzard. So yeah, a big win that we needed. So 5 wins, that, I mean, standings-wise, that kind of puts us up above into the 10th spot. Which, hey, this is the first time, I think, all season I've actually been up in playoff contention. There's still 3 more weeks left. We got Isaac next week, and that's just going to be difficult no matter what. So, it's going to be a hard game, because I'm already looking at, like, his draft. It's just really annoying. It's a very annoying team. And I got to learn how to just get around it. I just need the fact that, yeah, so that's going to be just tough to deal with. But not super bad. I'll see you guys next time, probably for the week 8, and nope, we gotta wait for another doubleheader later. So just week 8. So bye.